You're watching Screenscope Reviews, where every shadow hides a story. Let's shift the angle. For 3 seasons, Reacher has lived on a powerful myth. One man enters chaos and walks out untouched. No backup. No attachments. No hesitation. The fantasy of total self-reliance. But that myth was never true. Reacher didn't survive because he was alone. He survived because he chose when not to be. And the quiet flaw in that legend has always had a name: Frances Neagley. She wasn't just an ally who appeared when things got complicated. She was the counterweight. The strategist. The only person who could read the same battlefield and still find the blind spot. She didn't slow him down. She refined him. She didn't soften him. She sharpened him. Now Season 4 looks ready to remove that edge. Today's production update strongly suggests Maria Sten's presence will be limited as her spin-off project moves forward. On the surface, it sounds like scheduling. But narratively, it's seismic. Because this isn't about screen time. It's about structure. Season 4 is reportedly shifting its tone. Fewer explosive confrontations. More long-form tension. Less kicking down doors, more waiting for them to open. The threats won't be louder. They'll be quieter. Layered. Hidden. This isn't Reacher owning a room anymore. It's Reacher navigating a maze. And without Neagley, something critical disappears: perspective. She was the one person who could question his assumptions without challenging his authority. The one voice that could say, "You're missing something," before that mistake turned lethal. Now every calculation rests on him. Every instinct goes unchecked. Every mistake hits harder because there's no one left to absorb the shock. That changes the rhythm of the show. When there's no second opinion, doubt doesn't vanish. It amplifies. Reacher has always carried doubt. He just buried it beneath motion and force. Season May 4th trapped that doubt inside him, turning every decision into a psychological standoff. Which raises the real question. Was Reacher dangerous because he stood alone? Or because he knew when not to? Isolation sharpens a blade, but it also removes the guard. Early tonal hints point to something colder, tighter, more survival-driven. When violence comes, it won't feel triumphant. It will feel necessary. Not dominance, endurance. This isn't about how hard he can hit anymore. It's about how long he can function without emotional calibration. Without the one person who understood his silence as fluently as his strategy. And if the series commits to this shift, Season 4 won't just test Reacher's body. It will test his foundation. Because a man who answers only to himself eventually has to face one terrifying possibility. He might be wrong.